My old friend and arch nemesis, Heel versus the Baby Fat, once again has come back to torment me. And I apologize. I was there live when this happened, by the way, on Twitter, because as usual, it was pretty hilarious. However, I will shock people in two ways. For one thing, I actually agree with him halfway. The actual substance of the controversy, I think he had a point. But then, of course, even when he makes a good point, he has to, because he can't help himself, start embracing the neo-fascism, the neo-racism, the neo-sexism, neo-homophobia. He just goes neo all the way. As we're going to find out, don't worry, it's all a joke.
Into everything! Every single solitary fucking thing!
Passion, baby. Passion! That's the end of it.
And then he's played for another 20 or 30 hours after.
Yes,
Yeah, and this is the thing about it. We're not knocking on people who chose to keep having fun with the game. Just
Yeah, guys, don't worry. See, what happened was he's performing for his subscribers. That was all a performance. So when he does his little thing that he does, it's all a performance.
Something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns!
Well, here's the thing. We know he's performing because after he did this whole rage thing, he went back to playing the game. I do agree with him that there is something suspicious with forcing people to make this choice. Okay, that is a question mark. Why are we being forced to make this choice? Back in the good old days, you just played the game. You just said player 1 or player 2. That was it. They didn't ask you all these questions. Were you voting Democrat or Republican? You didn't ask those questions. You didn't even ask questions like, do you want this weapon or not want this weapon? You just played the game. Press start. That's it. There's something to be said for allowing players to just do it that way. The game itself can be ideological, have an ideological story, but certain choices, we should just be free. Just like, you either want to play the game or don't want to play the game, but asking these questions might be problematic. Okay, that's a good point, but after that you didn't say anything. I learned what you always say, because you always say, oh, don't like Californians and its politicos. You got hive's mind. I don't have hive's mind. I'm on Friday Night Touch. That's not a hive mind. You got hive mind. I hate my She-Hulk. Why hate She-Hulk about women's? I'm tired of these women's and the lasers. And you're like, all right. Why do you hate the women's and lasers? Because see, like Pauline Kael, a real critic, when she hates Stanley Kubrick films, I have no problem. I think she's wrong, but she's a great critic, so I'm going to be interested in her reasons why she hates Stanley Kubrick. But the baby usually has no reasons. He's just angry to be angry, and it's a little frustrating because he's always angry about the same things, but doesn't say why these are bad things. But you got to give me reasons why they're bad, and he rarely does, and including this one. Maybe this is a bad game. Maybe it's the worst game ever of all time, but I don't know that because he didn't say anything.